I didn't do all that research for nothing, so I was really hoping to use it to my advantage and take everything that I did for Tess and use it in that scene. I didn't want to, I don't know, misinterpret her, and I felt like I did a good job.
Mom, Dad?
It's like an adolescent girl conveyor belt in here.
You okay, honey? What's up, honey?
Nothing. It's just, I'm sorry I've been so weird lately. I feel uncomfortable around you guys all of a sudden. I have a stomach ache all the time. I don't want to keep secrets.
Oh, hey. It's okay. You can tell us.
It was the nervousness of crying on scene. Is that a word, nervous? I don't know. I was nervous about crying, but I was also nervous because I just wanted to portray Tess right, and I wanted to, do the scene justice, and I really just wanted to make sure that I capture the right emotions and capture what she's going through correctly. I didn't do all that research for nothing, so I was really hoping to use it to my advantage and take everything that I did for Tess and use it in that scene. Was I scared? Absolutely, because I didn't want to, misinterpret her, and I felt like I did a good job.
People at school have been having crushes and stuff. And lots of girls have boyfriends. But I don't want one.
That's perfectly okay. In fact, it's long been a dream of mine that you never, ever...
It's because I think I might like girls, not boys. But I don't know. Maybe I don't. It's just, I didn't want to tell you guys because I didn't want it to become a thing.
So I did a lot of research. I did a lot of research on the community and the community that Tess is now a part of. And I remember, I think it was another director on the show, and I was talking to her, and she told me, she was like, well, what helps a lot of the actors I work with is they will write in their journal as the character that they're playing. So I wrote in my journal as Tess, and kind of just played out the emotions I think that she would be feeling, the fear and the happiness, and probably just the relief that she got when the scene was over. I took a lot of experiences that I read from other people, and I kind of put it into Tess and kind of made it her own. And when I was on set, I talked to Sterling because Sterling is always crying and every scene on the show, so I was I really want advice. Because I've never cried on camera before, ever. I've never been vulnerable on camera before. So I talked to him, and he was explaining to me, he was like, do you have a song that makes you get emotional? Or is there a certain person that makes you get emotional? Or is there a place that you can go to in your head to make you emotional, to really, not necessarily make it seem like it's acting, but these are tears that that are actually coming from you. I was yeah, so I'm gonna, I was really thankful for that advice. And the one thing that really helped me throughout the scene, which sounds cliche, but it was the stories that I read. There's so many kids my age and Tess's age and even younger, or even adults, and they are really scared to come out because of the society that we live in. And people are so judgmental, and people think that they have an opinion over people's lives, and it makes them not even want to be themselves, and it's really heartbreaking. So, when I was reading that, and it really made me emotional, I think that's kind of what got me through the scene.
Hey, Tess. Listen. We're your parents. We're here to help you.
I know.
In a very cool, laid-back kind of way, without it becoming a thing.
We love you. No matter what, okay? Look at me. You see me? Look at That's your dad. You see him? Do you see anything other than two people who love you more than any two people could ever love anyone in the entire world?
In the actual scene, like Sterling and Susan said it best. They said that it was like ping pong or like tennis or whatever, and how like I was bouncing off of them. You know, whatever that they're giving me, I'm gonna bounce off the emotions right back, and they're giving me everything. So it just made it really easy. You know, obviously Sterling K. Brown and Susan Kletcher Watson, you know, incredible actors, and I learned so much, especially from that day. And I think that what also makes the scene is that how comfortable, you know, that it was, and I think that that's what makes this stuff so good is that it's always comfortable in the scenes, and I think that it's that environment that the crew makes and that, you know, the director makes, that the actors make, you know, just to be comfortable and vulnerable with one another.
Okay. Thanks. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. Not right now, anyway.
Okay. Cool. But if you change your mind, we're here. Night, Tess.
I think that it couldn't have worked out a better way. And I think that as I was doing the scene, it almost felt like they were like my actual parents, the way that they were nurturing me on and off camera. And as Tess, like, I just felt so loved, you know, and I can imagine that this was like a really big fear of her, that her parents weren't going to accept her. So as they were being so accepting, it almost made Tess, like, me feel more comfortable to talk about it with them even more. And I think that when the scene was over, I'm trying to remember, they came up to me and like, they like hugged me, and they hugged me for a really long time, and they were just saying how proud they are of me. Same thing with Ken, like when we wrapped that scene, Ken came up to me. A lot of the crew members came up to me, like it was a really big deal because I never was vulnerable like that before. And they made me feel like really, really good. And Sterling and Susan made me feel like they were like my actual parents, like they were actually like, really proud of me, so it felt really good. And I even saw Dan that day, and he was like, I heard what's going on set, and I'm really excited to see the footage, and you know, even when it aired, he emailed me, and you know, it's a family. Like they were just so nice.